City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19 next.
Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Guys, Clayton Kershaw's on the mound. This is his 14th start, 12-1, 1.55 ERA, 93 innings, 54 hits, 7 walks, and 89 strikeouts for Clayton Kershaw. And we're looking to sweep the Rangers here in today's ball game. We have a good shot with that man on the mound as Isaiah Connor Falefa will lead this ball game off. For the Rangers, wearing some red uniforms, wearing a retro uniform actually for the Rangers. Pretty cool look. And the first pitch from Kershaw with his new catcher behind home plate, Keibert Ruiz, one away as that will be a fly out the right. And let's not say he's his personal catcher. I don't think Kershaw has a personal catcher anymore. Obviously, Austin Barnes has been traded to these Rangers. And the only reason why Keibert Ruiz is behind home plate is because Will Smith needed the day off, and I thought, why not get Keibert another start in this series? 1-0 now, the 0-1 fastball, 0-2. David Dahl, former Rocky, hitting 256. 2-12-6 hit. This ball will sneak up the middle for a base knock.
This team is rocking in all facets.
One out single, and now who will that bring in? That will bring in Austin Barnes, hitting 172. And Clayton Kershaw probably feels so weird right now facing Austin Barnes. First pitch fouled off, strike one. That red with the Rangers, that's kind of a nice color. I like the red. 1 and now the 0-1, 12-6. Double play ball, 1. And a bad throw from Gavin Lux. And that should be an error and not a hit for Austin Barnes. I wonder how they'll rule that, an E4. And that's a very rare error for Gavin Lux. He's been really good at playing second this year. And now that will bring in Joey Gallo with one away with runners at second and first. First pitch from Kershaw, strike one. 1 and now the 0-1 fastball from Kershaw. 0-2. 2 and now the 0-2 fastball away. Got him. 2 away here in the top of the first.
One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency.
All right, with 2 away, that will bring in Willie Calhoun, hitting 262, 12 home runs, and 13 RBIs. Lefty versus lefty matchup for Calhoun. Facing Clayton Kershaw, ball 1. 1-0, now the 1-0, 12-6. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the
now the
pitcher goes
1-1
to the well
fastball.
3 times in a row with all
1-2, fouled off. That was a rocket off the bat. 1-2 from Clayton Kershaw, the changeup will be hit to Turner, throw to first, and after that error, Clayton Kershaw will work his way out of it. Pretty sure Dave Roberts and Gavin Lux will have a good laugh in the dugout now after that error, just because it was so rare from Gavin Lux. All right, Dane Dunning is the starting pitcher for the Rangers. This is his 14th start, 2-6, 4.72 ERA, 68.2 innings, 71 hits, 30 walks, and 43 strikeouts for Dane Dunning. And first batter he'll face is Mookie Betts, hitting 298, 15 home runs, and 23 RBIs for Betts this season.
This guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch from Dunning to Betts. Ball 1 inside. So after this series, we have a 3-game set against the Phillies, and then we go to Arizona to face the D-backs, which that should be a fun series, especially because they've been playing really good baseball. 2-1 now to Betts.
When he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base.
1 now to Mookie Betts. The 2-1 pitch from Dane Dunning. 2-2.
2-2.
2-2 from Dane Dunning to Mookie Betts. 3-2 now. Good eye right there from Mookie.
Well, you
Turner's
don't
on
see it
deck,
all that
the
often,
3-2
but
from
this
Dunning.
might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate
Will
it,
be a
it's
strikeout
nearly
slider,
impossible
one
to
away.
hit.
Swing and a miss on the
That's a
slider,
really
and
good
that's out
pitch
number
right there
one.
from Dunning.
Boy, that's
And now
really
that'll bring in
disappointing
Justin
for a guy
Turner,
that
hitting
has wheels, right?
325,
All he
18
wants to
home
do is
runs,
get on
33
base and take
ribbies.
advantage of the strength
And
of his
yesterday
game,
he was
which
first
is
in NL
speed.
All-Star
With a
voting for
strikeout
third
right
baseman.
there,
Today
you
he's
can't get on
second.
first base if you strike out.
First pitch to
Justin
Turner, strike one.
comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
0-1 now to Justin Turner, the 0-1 pitch from Dunning.
Outside for
1-1.
1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive
All right,
off-speed
1-1.
pitch. Got to do better
The
to at
pitch
least
from Dunning to
entice a
Turner,
swing.
1-2, good
Here's a
slider.
pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys,
1-2.
he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You
1-2
could tell he
pitch,
was out in
2 and
front
2.
on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 to Turner, fouled off.
Still 2-2.
2-2 to Turner. Pitch from Dunning. 3-2.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Corey Seager will be next.
3-2 to Turner now. The
Looking for
3-2 pitch from
back-to-back
Dane
Ks
Dunning
to start the game.
will be
on the
hit
ground out
to
short.
the shortstop, Culberson, if that's him playing it third or
And
first
there
on
are
time,
two
2
away.
away. So 2 away, and now that will bring in
Here's
Corey Seager hitting 315, 14 home runs, and 31 RBIs.
There's no way you could have forecasted
pitch
this
from
kind
Dunning.
of season
Ball
from this
one.
guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be
1-0
one
now
of the
to
league's
Seager.
best hitters for average coming
1-1.
into this year.
That's a good sinker right there.
To even the count.
Had a
1-1.
lot of movement on that one. 1-1. Hit up the middle. Second baseman will field it. Throw it to first in a 1-2-3 inning for Dame Dunning. Pretty good inning.
Dodgers down in order.
All right, Charlie Culberson
Now
will
the
lead off the
plate
top
here
of the
is
second.
Charlie Culberson.
Former
His
teammate
lifetime numbers
of
against
Clayton
Kershaw's
Kershaw's.
a
First pitch
375
fastball, strike one.
hitter.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
1 and now the 0-1 pitch to Charlie Culberson. The 12-6 curve hit and
Out
fouled.
in front there as this
2-2.
one's pulled off to the left side.
Rockies beating the
windup
Reds
and the
10-1
0-2 pitch.
in Cincinnati.
Not the
1 and
best
2.
change up there, an easy
One ball.
take.
The D-backs and Angels just got under their way in Arizona.
As a hitter, that's what you're looking
1-2
for,
fastball,
especially
hit
when
to
it's a
center.
day game and the ball is
Bellinger
carried.
will get under
That
it
just
and
wasn't a
caught.
good enough pitch to hit.
Nationals
Bellinger
just walked off the
there, and
Giants
has it for the
5-4
first out.
in Washington.
So bases
One
are
away,
empty with
and,
one gone. And now here's Nate
The
Lowe.
Padres are losing to the Mets in New York. First pitch to Nate Lowe,
Lays off
strike
a
one.
pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this
1
quality
and now the
throw one
0-1,
right
12-6.
down the middle, and man, as a hitter,
Hit
probably a good
to
chance you're not
Muncy.
gonna
Oh,
see
and
that pitch
Muncy
again.
muffed it.
And that's a fair ball as it's
And a
through
base
to right
hit.
field.
That should be an error on Max Muncy.
Wow,
E3,
I'm not
2
sure
errors
how, but it looks
on
like
this
he
Dodgers
didn't even
defense
touch this
early
thing.
in this
Might
ball
have been
game.
thinking about throwing the ball before
And
he
now that will
actually
bring in
caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do
Sherton.
one thing at a time.
Sharton.
First
All
pitch
right.
of the AB on its way.
First pitch
Hit
into
pretty
right
well out
center
toward
field.
center
Bellinger
field.
will catch it.
Bellinger's on his horse.
I don't know that dude's name,
Tracks it
so
down and
bear
makes
with
the
me.
play
2
to
away.
record the second out.
And now that will bring in Dane Dunning.
So here is Dane Dunning.
First pitch,
First
12-6,
pitch on
strike
its
one.
way.
1 and
0-1,
now
here's
the
the
0-1
pitch.
fastball.
Line
Hit,
it
and
toward
this ball's
second.
going to get through.
And the pitcher's got
So
himself
a base hit for Dunning off of Kershaw. And if you're Clayton, you got to be wondering what's going on with today's defense. And you just let the pitcher get a base hit, so got to be more competitive if you're Kershaw.
So now
First
up
pitch
steps
to Isaiah
Isaiah
Connor
Connor
for
for
left,
left.
strike one.
He takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
1 and now the 0-1, 12-6. 1 and 1.
This is the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1 and now the
Lowe
1-1
at
slider.
second. Dunning at first.
Hit and
2 out
foul.
in the inning. And that one yanked just foul.
These are the moments right here.
2
You got
now
a
the
good
1-2,
pitcher on the
12-6
mound.
curve.
You don't know if these
Fouled
opportunities
off.
are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
All right, 1-2 changeup
Here's the 1-2.
will be fouled off. All right, the 1-2 again to Isaiah Connor for Leffa will be outside 2 and 2.
Close, but it's 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2
All right,
on, 2
2-2.
out. This is when you have to make a pitch right
2-2
here.
slider.
Last thing you
Fouled
want to
off.
do is run the count full to 3-2.
Connor
Then
Falefa
the
giving
runners
a
are gonna
really
be off
good
to the
at bat
races.
here. With the runners on base, the 2-2 fastball got him looking. Second K of the day for Clayton Kershaw, and he's pumped about that one.
Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to
All right, Cody Bellinger will lead off the bottom of the second, hitting
Get
266.
a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in
First
this
pitch
one.
from Dane Dunning to Cody
way.
Bellinger will be hit up the middle for a base hit.
And that's a base hit into center field.
So
puts
leadoff
the
single
man
for
aboard
Cody
to get the
Bellinger.
inning underway.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track
That's a good
technology
swing.
more than
All right, that'll
confirms
bring
it.
in Max Muncy.
111 miles an hour
Hitting
was the
308.
actual velocity of that line drive.
First pitch to Muncy from
Next
Dane
up is
Dunning.
Max Muncy.
Ball one.
So take a look at ball one. The
Little bit
average
inside
is
right there.
308 entering play. 13 home runs.
1-0, another 1-0 pitch to
37
Dunning.
RBIs.
And from Dunning, 2-0.
And it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy
Road
with as
to
much
now to
speed as he
Muncy.
has on first base.
2-0.
The entire defense
Hit
is on guard. and you
into
know
right
probably
field for a
there's
base
fastball
hit.
coming.
Bellinger will stay at second. As Joey Gallo got a cannon.
Two aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you
All right,
can
that'll
tell
bring
he's
in
made
Gavin
some
Lux,
necessary
hitting
adjustments at the
321.
plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front
First pitch
shoulder
to
tucked,
Lux.
staying inside the ball, not trying to
Will
do
be
too
fouled
much.
off, strike
He
one.
pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's got the average to 321. 15 long
1 to
balls,
Lux.
39 driven in.
0-1 pitch.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1 now.
Change up in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
39 runs batted in this year and 15 home runs for Lux. Having a pretty good season with the Dodgers. The 1-1. Fouled off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
1-2
Is
to
that an
Lux.
effort to keep him from getting extended, do you
1-2
think?
pitch
Yeah, I
from
think
Dunning.
that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Will be in the dirt. Barnes
In the dirt,
cannot
and
hold
now
on to
let's
that
see.
one. Throw down to
And it's
second.
not in time as he's
And
in
Muncy
well
will be
ahead of the
safely.
throw. So now 2 men in
So that's
scoring
like the third wild
Man, it
pitch
was
Austin
already a
Barnes has
dicey
allowed
situation with 2
in
on
this
and no
series.
outs.
So he's
Then
really
things get
struggling
worse with
behind
the
home
wild
plate
pitch
for the
there, so
Rangers
instead of a chance to
defensively.
turn 2, they've
As
got
that will be
runners
hit up
on
the
7
middle, and that will
back.
bring in 2 runs.
Now is that ball
Muncy's
finds
on
its way
his
into
way.
the outfield,
Muncy's
a
on
base
his way
hit.
to home.
And
On
the
his way to
second
home,
run will score
and a
as
2
that makes it a
RBI single
2-0 ball
for
game.
Gavin Lux
This
coming
one's a
through.
long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big
And
base
Gavin
hit
Lux
right
is
there
so
gives him a 2-run
dangerous at the plate,
And without question
especially
right
when he's
there,
in the hitter's
huge
count.
at-bat, gives his team the lead. Hopefully the
All right, that
pitcher's
bringing
able to
Keibert
settle down now.
Ruiz,
He's got
hitting
some runs on his
333.
back, and he's able to go out and execute.
First pitch from Dunning to
And
Keibert.
up next, it'll be Keibert
Hit up the
Ruiz.
middle for a base hit.
Finds its way through for
Lux
a
is
base
on his
hit.
way to third.
Long
The
throw
throw
to
from the
third.
center fielder will not be on time, and there will be runners at the corners with no outs.
Ground ball, pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up.
Keibert Ruiz getting another hit
Dan sent it back
in
right
this
where it came
series
from.
and showing that he needs to be here for the Dodgers. Now that will bring in A.J. Pollock, hitting 260 and hitting 236.
At the plate now.
Pitch
A.J.
to Pollock, ball one, hitting
Take a
eighth.
look at a slider here
But
that
getting-
misses for ball one.
Getting
And
the
no
start
runners
today.
at the
I was
corners
going to
now.
put in McKinstry, but I really needed A.J. Pollock just to be in the lineup. Hit
Back
up the middle for a base hit.
Through for a hit.
Keibert
And that
Ruiz
bring
will
home
round
number
to
three.
third,
It's
but will
now
go
a
back to
3-0
second.
Cushing.
3-0 ball game, thanks to A.J. Pollock's RBI single. And now that will bring in Clayton Kershaw.
3 across, so
133 average, 0 home runs, and 3
Yeah, that
ribbies
missed
this year.
inning's really starting to get away from
First
him on
pitch
the
to Paul.
defensive side of the
First
ball.
pitch to
Surrounding
Kershaw,
the
fouled
rest of
off,
those
strike
guys
one.
out here feels absolutely essential
Barnes
for
and
them at
Kershaw
this point.
probably had a good conversation right there.
Nothing
0-1.
in one count. Here it comes.
0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way
0-2.
behind early in the game and then
0-2
mount
pitch.
a comeback.
Hit.
Hit on the ground
This
to
ball
third.
will not. Oh, this ball.
Connor Falefa.
He's on the third. Oh, everybody will
Wow,
be
this
safe.
guy must be a glutton for
Connor
punishment
Falefa
because he's given up 6 hits
through to
this
second
inning alone. Not
instead of
sure how much
first,
more
and that'll
rope
be a
he can
base
get
hit
this
for
guy.
Clayton
At some point,
Kershaw,
you have to
man.
try somebody different.
And now that will bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1, no outs. with the bases loaded. First pitch from Dunning to Betts.
Bring in Mookie Betts.
Will be fouled off, strike
Timing
one.
just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And
I think I just missed one right there.
Bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on.
0-1.
Now the
0-1 pitch.
And
0-2.
this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Quickly 0-2 to Mookie
I
Betts.
love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
0-2 pitch. Fouled
And
off.
he fouls this one off.
Mookie probably not too happy with that swing. 0-2,
Next
the 0-2
0-2.
pitch. Got him. One away, good slider, and 2 outs. Oh, one away, but the second strikeout of the day for Dunning and second one of the day for Mookie Betts. Without bringing Turner 0 for 1, taking ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is
Turner 1 for 6 in this
challenge,
series.
and we'll see if
1-0
he's ready
pitch.
for it in the box.
And that's gonna hit him. Fourth run will come in. Jesus. And now that'll bring in Seager, who's 0 for 1. 1 for 5 in the series.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get
First
the
pitch
same
from Dane
result
Dunning.
as his last at bat right here.
Ball
The
1.
double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this
Kershaw at
defense is,
second.
they could certainly
Turner
rotate.
at first.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not
Pollock
chasing
at
any of those
third.
breaking balls
1-1.
out of the zone.
That evens it up 1-1.
All right, 1-1 still to Seager, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
It often
2-1
becomes
now.
harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch from Dunning.
2 balls and
2-2.
2 strikes to Corey
Seager was
Seager.
trying to put that one into the
Bases
stands.
are loaded here, 1 man out.
2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Dunning. And got him looking. And I'm not a fan of that call. Third K of the day for Dane Dunning. Bringing Bellinger, who started this inning off 1 for 1. First pitch, taking ball 1.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Even though we're still
Man.
in the early going, I think this game's at a
That's a
tipping
rough
point
watch
right now. They've
with
got
that
a
third
chance to put this
strikeout
game
call.
out of reach. But if they can't
Corey
score
Seager,
anymore
1-0.
here, the other guys feel
1-1.
like the door's still open.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul
I feel like
it
I'm
away.
just trying to hit a grand slam. Just got to focus on the ABs. 1-1.
1-1.
2-1. Well, obviously that's what I'm trying to do is hit a grand slam. I just need to focus on the at bat and put the ball in play.
He's thinking more about that than
2-1.
the task at hand. And right now,
2-2, good sinker right there from Dane Dunning. That pitch was filthy. 2-2 to Bellinger. The pitch from Dunning to Belly.
Full
3-2.
count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2
Max
strikes.
Muncy's on deck.
Max Muncy would be next.
3-2 to Cody Bellinger. The
Has
3-2
to challenge
pitch.
him now. Here's the pitch.
And got him with the
The
changeup
32nd
to strike
pitch of
him
the inning
out.
is swung on and
3
missed,
straight
and
Ks
that
for
was the
Dane
tire
Dunning.
to the side. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be David Dahl, and they could use a spark from him
All right,
here.
David
They've got
Dahl
the
would
gut
lead
punch
off the
to start
top
this
of the
game.
third,
There's no
1 for
doubt
1.
about this, but that's when you
with
have
a
to turn
single.
the scoreboards off. Everybody do
pitch.
their job one at bat at a time.
Will be hit into
High in
right,
the air, out
1
towards
away.
Shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings. In
All right,
the
there's
National
our
League
standings
West
for the
and
NL
see
West.
where the Dodgers find themselves in the division
Rockies and
race.
D-backs are tied.
That'll
All
bring
right.
in Austin Barnes.
Now bringing Barnes 0 for 1.
for him here in this one.
First pitch fastball, taking it for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got
1 and
great
now the
body
0-1
language
slider.
on the mound. He's got
Hit,
fast
and
ball
Austin
command
Barnes
and a
will hit
nice
one
early
into the
feel
gap.
for his off-speed
That'll
stuff.
be his first hit
Into the outfield for a
in this
one-out base hit.
series, and that probably feels really good for
Leads
Austin
second now with
Barnes.
1 away.
Everyone knows that
Fourth
this guy's
double of the
numbers
year
are
for
not where
Barnes.
He wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch.
See
for
what
a
I
double.
mean?
We'll see if that gets
Austin
him going a
Barnes with us had good swings like that where he looked like he was going to get on a hot streak.
Slider here that finds the
And
zone
then
for strike
his
1.
next at-bats, he
0 for
just
1
pop
here
up.
in the early going.
Like, bro, that's who Austin Barnes is. And it sucked because I really enjoyed having him on the team, but you just gotta make moves when somebody's slacking. All right, that'll bring in Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1, 0 for 3 in this series and taking strike one.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
1 and now the 0-1 fastball. 0-2.
And he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
0-2 is the count. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
The 0-2, 12-6.
So he has to
Jammed
focus
him.
on making a good
Hit to
pitch.
Muncy, and that won the inning.
Step on the bag himself, and the
3
inning
innings
is
of
over.
work for Clayton Kershaw.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good
All right,
stuff,
Max
Heidi.
Muncy
Thanks.
will lead off the bottom of the third, 1 for 1.
Now the first pitch.
First pitch,
Max Muncy
strike one.
is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one.
0-1 and now the
Really
0-1
tied him
pitch
up
to
on that
Muncy.
one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing
1-1.
right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
1-1
The
from
pitch.
Dunning to Muncy. 2-1.
Oh, that's just out.
The 2-1 from Dunning to Muncy will be fouled. 2-2.
And he
Hit.
turns this
This
one
one's
around
into
high
center
and deep to
row.
center field.
Not center. Yep. Off the
Just
wall,
missed
and this will
home
be a
run to the
double.
deepest part of the yard. It's off the
For
wall.
Muncy to lead off the
And
bottom
he's
of the
gonna get to
third.
second now with nobody out.
Man, I thought it was gone 11 double the year
2 for 2.
for Max Muncy, and now that'll bring in Gavin Lux.
That's the second time
Lux
he's
1 for
barreled up
1.
the ball. So he's
Two
seen the
RBIs
ball
under his
really
belt
well.
today.
See if his teammates
First
can
pitch,
pick him up
ball 1.
and bring him home now.
Gavin Lux is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
1-0 to Lux. The 1-0 pitch from Dane Dunning. Muncy will lead, throw over, and he'll get back safely.
And he just manages to get his hand
It's
in.
just Max Muncy. He's
Muncy
just leading.
leads off second with
No
nobody
big
out.
deal, Dane Dunning. 1-0. 1-1.
Sit back long enough and the count evens up at 1-1.
1-1 to Lux. 2-1. This sinker has a lot of movement. Dane Dunning's does just.
Right back into a good
Cannot
hitter's count
hit
now
the
after
zone with
what
it.
was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to
2-1.
start throwing a lot more strikes.
Fouled off,
Quality
2-2.
strikes would help too.
2-2, and now the 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Ball will get away.
This one's in the dirt.
I had a terrible jump
But
with
it won't
Max
skip
Muncy,
away
I
far
think.
enough
So
for the runner
I
to
just kept him
advance.
at second. K-Bert Ruiz is on deck.
Ready with the
3-2.
payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
And misses there for ball 4.
So
runners
a
are at
walk,
first
and now that will
second
bring
now
in
with
K-Bert
nobody out.
Ruiz. It's 1 for 1.
Now at the plate is K-Bert Ruiz. He singled and scored in his first
First
appearance
pitch.
in this one.
Yeah, and they take another
Strike
single
one.
right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's
0-1.
going to wave him.
0-1 pitch. 0-2.
And this will be fouled
It's
away.
not every day you see a switch hitting catcher. I find that really unique. 0-2. Hit
Pulled toward
to
right,
right
center
field.
Right fielder giving chase.
Muncy will tag up here.
He gets there to
Gallows
put it
throw
away,
will
but
be
the runner tags and
to
breaks
third,
for
but
third. And
Muncy
the throw
will
from
easily
right
be
will
safe.
Not be in time as he takes third on the fly.
Alright, that'll bring in AJ Pollock. Singled in his last at bat.
With one away, and that'll bring up AJ Pollock.
First pitch to Pollock. Gavin Lux is taking off here. There he goes.
Runners off
And
for
an
second.
easy stolen
Something
base for
off
Gavin
there as
Lux.
This pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
So an
And
easy
no throw,
stolen
in
base
fact,
for
as I
Lux.
just hang on to it.
14th one of the year. And they're going to intentionally walk Pollock to bring in Clayton Kershaw,
And now
who
after
singled
the
in his
stolen
last
base,
at
it
bat.
looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play.
And
in
here
order
comes
with one
Kershaw.
away. So the bases are loaded
First
here
pitch
with
from
one
Dane
man
Dunning.
gone. And up next will be the pitcher.
Hit the
Clayton
left, and
Kershaw.
what a catch.
Gloved by the third baseman for the out. partner will slow this way down.
What a
He's
catch
looking super
right there
slow.
from the
And
third
you see him
baseman. I
just
thought
extend
if that
as
would have
far
snuck
as he
through,
can to pull
that would have
this
probably
in.
been 2
That's a
RBIs, but
fantastic
what a
play.
robbing, diving catch. That was like no Arenado status right there from their third baseman. And now that will bring in Mookie Betts 0 for 2. Dane Dunning has had his number.
Mookie
First
Betts.
pitch.
As the
Strike
first pitch
one.
turned is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
0-1 to Betts. The 0-1 pitch from Dunning. 0-2.
This is
Damn it.
foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher
Oh
behind the
man.
plate.
All right. 0-2.
Ouch.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead
0-2 to
0-2
Betts.
with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1-2.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close. But
1-2
hit
to
right now,
Mookie Betts.
I'm still sitting on that heater.
1-2 pitch. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in
2-2.
motion. Look for him to be aggressive
to Betts.
with what he thinks is
And a swing and a miss. Third K of the day for Mookie Betts. All right, that'll bring in Charlie Culberson.
Stepping in, Charlie Culberson. He'll be the one to start
0 for
things
1.
here against Clayton
First
Kershaw.
pitch fastball, fouled off,
Pops
strike
the
1.
first pitch foul behind the plate.
1 and now the 0-1 slider.
Line
Hit the
hard,
left.
deep into left.
Easy play for Pollock, 1 away.
He's there and he makes the catch for the out.
So Mookie Betts in today's game came up with the bases loaded twice.
Nate Lowe digging
struck
in
out
now.
twice.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First pitch, strike 1.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count at 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
At the plate, Sherton Apostle fouled off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a ground ball to third. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
That'll bring in Turner. Good defense right there from our good defense, good double play ball.
Holiday at first, and Holiday says
0-1 now to
it, so
Turner.
that's strike 1. High
This will
and
be
deep
fouled.
down the left field
0-2.
line. And no one will track it down.
All right,
Well, it's been a
0-2 to
rough one
Turner.
so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to
0-2
get that pitch
pitch.
count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Should be 1-2. No, they're not saying he went around.
A look down, and no, he
All right,
went
that'll
around.
bring in
It's
Seager.
strike
6
3.
Ks for Dane Dunning. 3 of them against Mookie
Shifted
Betts.
well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, fouled off. Up by 4. Really feel like we're struggling with the offense. Just being patient at the plate. It's one of those days, man, in LA where you just kind of want the games to end. I don't know why. That's just how I'm feeling right now.
Did a good job to shorten
And
up protect
and you
the
know,
plate,
there's days
and
like
have
that. Just
another shot at it
for
here.
me in general, where you know I get into a game, I get an early score, and it's like, okay, I need this game to end as fast as possible, rather than enjoying the game and playing it, which that's what I should be doing. Which I enjoy playing. Like that's what I mean. That's what I don't mean. I don't enjoy playing. I enjoy playing the game. It's just when you got that early lead, you just want to kind of be back out on the mound to get the outs what you need to win. We really got to start regrouping here on offense. The 2-2, 3-2, dust Seager off the plate.
These are the kind of ABs,
And now that'll go
regardless of the
Bellinger's on
outcome, you
deck.
go back to the
3-2 now
dugout
to
as an
Corey
offensive
Seager.
player, and your teammates are loving on you for
And
making
hit
that pitcher work
the
and
first Nate
battling
Lau.
it out.
Nice play. Well, not a nice play, just a routine play, 2 away. All right, that'll bring Cody Bellinger 1 for 3.
Cody Bellinger struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put
And
that one
taking
behind
ball 1.
him. Especially with runners in scoring position, those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0.
2 balls
2-0.
and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be
2-0
down
to
2-0. This guy has
good old
some
Cody
serious pop to
Bellinger.
the plate. I'm expecting a big
2-0.
hack here.
2-1.
After the foul ball there.
Bro, Dane Dunning's
He's done an
sinker is
amazing
so
job
good.
of settling down. 2
I
innings
might
ago,
want
I
to
thought
try
they
and
were
trade
gonna
for
run
Dane
it out of
Dunning.
here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout
No,
innings as a response.
That's a bullet and Nate Lowe. Nice catch. Wow. How?
1, 2, 3. Welcome back.
How?
Heidi Watney standing
All right.
by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Delino DeShields will grab
Delino
the bat and hit for the pitcher
Shields
here.
will be the batter here. This is the first time we've seen him all series.
Center field.
And the first pitch he sees in the series, he'll pop out to center. 1 away. So 1 away here in the top of the 5th. And now that'll bring in Isaiah
And now,
Connor
Isaiah
Falefa.
Connor Falefa, who went down
0 for
on
2.
strikes in his last at-bat.
First pitch,
And
strike
Kershaw
1.
will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
The difference between
1
0-1
and now
and
the
1-0
0-1
is
slider.
so monumental, and this
Hit
guy has
the
been on
left,
top of
and
his
it
game
will
all
go
day,
foul.
attacking the zone,
0-2.
and getting ahead of his hitters.
0-2 now. Helping this little dog on my bed really quick. Alright, 0-2. The 0-2, 12-6 curve will strike him out. I guess sitting there for a minute and not pitching got Connor Falefa confused. Alright, now that will bring in David Dahl. 1 for 2.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Strike 1.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
1 and now the fastball. Jammed him 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here.
2 and now the 0-2 changeup from Kershaw will be 1 and 2.
1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2 and now the 1-2 fastball inside. Got him. 4 Ks for Clayton Kershaw through 5.
And that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order.
We'll take it.
Kyle Cody.
All right, Kyle Cody, the guy with 2 first names, is coming in. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, my name's Kyle Cody. I got 2 names. All right, I'll bring in Max Muncy, 2 for 2, taking ball 1. 1-0 from Cody. The 1-0 pitch.
Fastball
2-0.
misses the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
2-0 to Muncy. The 2-0 pitch.
Swing
2-1.
and a little tapper.
All right, the 2-1, the 2-1. Ugh, I said that like back-to-back times. I don't know why. All right, popped into right.
Gallo.
Joey Gallo will get under it 1 away.
And he's got it for the first out.
You know, Arizona, you know, you can see their transactions, and in this mid-winning streak, they have made no trades. I don't know how they're doing it, because they traded Ketel Marte and Nick Ahmed. Right fielders I think they should go after is obviously Joey Gallo, and then Gregory Polanco of the Pirates.
Putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at
Because I don't know
and when he's getting the ball
if you guys watched it, or you know,
he's been hot lately.
hopefully you guys did. But when we were in Pittsburgh, the first game we played against the Pirates, Clayton Kershaw was on the mound, as this will be hitting to center. Clayton Kershaw was on the mound, and Gregory Polanco made Kershaw not look good at all. It was like a terrible outing. It was very, well, it wasn't a terrible outing. It was just one man really dominated. And that was Polanco dominating Clayton Kershaw in that game. Getting base hit after base hit. I think he went 2 for 3 in that game. This will be hit to right. Now 1-2-3 inning for Cody.
He's under it, and that ends the inning.
Cody Kyle. No, it's Kyle Cody. But you all get it. Austin Barnes, the lead off the bat for the 6th, 1 for 2. Doubled in his last at bat, first pitch 12-6, taking it for strike 1. Austin Barnes caught many of those 12-6 curves from Kershaw. Hit into center and an easy fly ball to center for Bellinger, 1 away.
Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
So 1 away here in the top of the 6th. And now that will bring in Joey Gallo.
For Texas, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last
2.
AB.
First pitch changeup, hit to right. And Mookie Betts will get under it.
Betts has a read on it.
2 up, 2 down.
Brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Trying to rack up those strikeouts. I only got 4.
So
I'm bringing Willie Calhoun, but the Rangers are getting a lot of contact in this ball game. First pitch, slider, strike 1.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
1 and now the 0-1 fastball. High inside, 1-1.
And I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Oh, the 1-1, 12-6. Fouled off.
Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to
Alright,
start
1-2
getting
slider.
a little bit edgy.
Away from Calhoun will be.
Grounder down the first baseline.
This ball will be a fair ball. Throw to first from Kershaw will be on time. I was going to try and make it go foul, but I just grabbed it just in case, because that would have been fair. That would have been a tough hit to be given up. Alright, AJ Pollock will lead off the bottom of the 6th, 1 for 1. Walked earlier in his last at bat.
First pitch on the way.
First pitch from Cody will be strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count.
Good
they don't like
two-seamer.
the ambush tactic. They like to
1
calibrate
and now
the
the 0-1
speed, maybe
pitch.
pick up the break.
1 and
They
1.
want to know everything
So
your
Kershaw
ball does
leaving that
before they
6th
pull the
inning
trigger.
has 99 innings under
Originally
his
from
belt
the state
this
of
year.
Connecticut. He was selected in the first
1-1.
round back in the 2009
2-1.
MLB draft.
Yeah,
Looking
Matt,
to
you
go
cannot
100
miss on your
innings
first rounder,
this
and
year.
they didn't with this guy. He has
Here in
turned
May.
himself into an absolute
2-1. He's had a pretty good year as Clayton.
Low waits on it.
Popped up and an easy play for Lowe.
And he hauls it in
1
for the
away.
first out of the inning.
Alright, with 1 away, that'll bring in Clayton Kershaw 1 for 2.
Getting to hit for
Single
himself
and
here, largely
and
due to the big cushion he's
got
to work
robbed
with.
in his last at bat by a
And he's
diving
fouled
stop
away.
from their third baseman, which that was absolutely amazing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
0-1 to Kershaw. 0-2. Alright, 0-2 to Clayton Kershaw. The 0-2 pitch from Cody Kyle. I mean, from Kyle Cody, excuse me. 1-2.
Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that
1-2.
pitch, but it was a little bit of a
1-2
risky
pitch from
situation
Cody.
because if you're off just
Fouled
a
off.
little bit, you can end up plunking
Man,
a guy.
Kershaw's trying to
That's
get
the last
another
thing you
hit.
wanna do when you've got a
Add
guy
to his
0-2.
resume. 1-2. 2-2.
Tie for a ball. It's 2-2.
I can't remember what
You
game
saw
it
a
was this
fastball
year
right
where
there. I would not be
he had a
shocked if he
really
tries to
good
get this
hitting
guy to go
outing. It
fishing
was
right
nuts.
here and drops
I
a
think he
little
got a
off-speed
double,
pitch.
almost got a triple,
And
a
he fouls
single.
this one
Like, it
off.
was a hell of a game for Clayton Kershaw at the dish. It's a
Into
good
the
one.
windup. Here comes
2-2.
the 2-2 pitch.
Hit to
Swing
left.
looper to left.
This ball will not drop.
Calhoun comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Alright, 2 away, and now that'll bring in Mookie
Up
Betts.
next,
1 for 8 in the
Betts.
series.
He could really use
and
a
0
knock
for 3
here,
in this
0 for
ball
3
game.
in the game so far.
I really didn't realize that I didn't really realize that Mookie Betts has struggled that badly
You're
in this
lucky if you
series.
get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be
0-1.
late on that fastball.
1-1.
Pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1-1 to Betts. 1-1 pitch. Oh my gosh, bro. 1-2. I don't know why I'm swinging at those sliders.
This guy's got
1-2.
good slider work, and that thing's got depth and
Hit.
bite.
Pulls
The
this one
left.
in the air out to left.
And an easy play for Willie Calhoun.
him
0
as
for
he
4
makes the
day
catch to
for
end the
Mookie
inning.
Betts.
1,
I'm happy I
2,
got
3
contact
go
on
the
that, though.
Dodgers. But they're in front, 4-0.
That'll bring in Charlie Culberson to
First
lead off the
offering.
top of the 7th 0 for 2. First pitch,
Charlie
strike
Culberson
1.
is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Offensive
1
game
and now
plan
the
needs
0-1
to change
slider.
right here. They
1
need
and
to
1.
get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1 and now the 1-1 fastball. 2-1.
Fastball that misses.
2-1 and now the 2-1 12-6. Hit
This one's
down to
third.
Turner. Throw to first and 1 away.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
1 away here in the top of the
So
7th
still
from
got
Clayton
a shutout
Kershaw.
working here in the 7th, and
And,
with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in
That will now
shutouts.
bring in Nate
And as
Lau.
you can see
Low.
there, he finds himself
1 for
in
2.
a flat-footed tie for the National League
First
lead
pitch,
in that
changeup,
category.
strike
Nate
1.
Lowe is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a
1-0
performance
the
so
0-1
far.
fastball
Throwing
away.
first pitch strikes.
1-1.
90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
1-1 slider from Kershaw to low. 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
All right, the 1-2 fastball high will strike him out,
Strike
looking
3
2
called
away.
as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
5 Ks for
The
Clayton
bottom third
Kershaw in
lineup
this
hasn't
ball
put up
game.
A lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that.
He'll take
one
it,
hit.
man.
That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to
All right,
make
first
stuff
pitch
happen.
to the third
These aren't
baseman.
the guys you usually count on, but it
First pitch,
certainly helps if they
strike
can
one.
do something productive.
Shirton Apostle is in with 2
Shirton
away now as he
Apostle.
looks at a called strike 1.
1 to Apostle. 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy.
0-2,
Throwing
12-6.
well, keeping
Fouled
his
off.
pitches to a minimum.
Well, I'm surprised he got a
locating
piece
his
of that.
fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very
1-2
little
fastball
traffic
high.
on the bases so far. He
1-2.
couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
No runs, 4 hits.
1-2 change
and
up.
no errors in the contest
Will
for the Rangers so
be
far.
inside. 2-2.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
2-2, and now the slider. 3-2.
Kershaw can't find the target there as he's running
Cody
as far
Kyle's
as it
on
can
deck.
Go now. It's 3-2.
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2
Fastball.
to 3-2 in that last
Got
pitch
walked
on
him.
2-2 wasn't even
Good
close.
at bat right
He
there
had
from
this guy in the
Apostle,
ropes,
man.
but
I really
now
thought
he
I
let
could
him
get
right
him, and
back
now
into
that
this
will bring in
at-bat.
Chris Davis.
We'll look for some 2-out magic.
He's
here
had
as
2
he'll
home
pitch
runs
it
in
with
this
2 down and a
series
runner at
off
first.
of off speed, so you know what that means. We're not throwing any off speeds. First pitch, hit, jam shot, base hit
Gets down, and the inning
for
will continue.
Chris Davis, and now that will bring in Isaiah Connor for Isaiah Connor
This might be
Falefa.
their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find
First
themselves
pitch,
with 2 runners
inside,
on board. Let's see if they can
strike 1.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's
1
hitless
now,
in
now the
3
0-1
at-bats to
slider
this
away.
point.
0-2.
Taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's that
With runners
vintage
on
Kershaw
base, 2
slider.
outs and 2 strikes. This is a
0-2
big next
change
pitch
up.
for both
1 and
sides.
2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Apostle on
Yeah,
second.
1-2.
Davis on
The
at
1-2
first. with 2
fastball.
down.
2 and 2.
The letters, but called high. It's a ball.
All right, another 2-2 fastball here from Clayton Kershaw. 81st
Here
pitch
now
of the
the
game.
2-2.
Will strike
Swung
him
on and
out.
missed, strike 3.
Good vintage Clayton Kershaw fastball right there. Trying to get him with the slider, just couldn't get it. And relying on the hard fastball right there from Kershaw.
Joe Barlow. will
All
take
right, Joe
over on the
Barlow.
mound to start the
Barlow.
bottom of
I
the
thought they
seventh.
said Barlow. Barlow will be the new pitcher.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in
5.4
Justin
ERA.
Turner.
Turner will lead off the bottom of the 7th for the
He's
Dodgers.
ready. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch
Barlow
inside,
trying
ball
to take
1.
Control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I don't
Go
know
to
if he needs
Justin
a few
Turner.
more warm-up pitches, or he's just announcing his presence with authority.
Hit the center.
Oh, and he took a big swing
This
at that
ball
one as this is
will
driven out to deep left center field.
Caught, 1 away.
On the warning track as he hauls it in for a
So
loud
1 away
out
here in the
number 1.
bottom of the 7th. And now that will bring in Corey Seager, who's 0 for 3.
In the LA 7th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch to Seager
First
from
pitch of the
Barlow.
AB on its way.
High, ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something
1-0.
that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-0 pitch. Hit.
Hit sharply on the
And
ground.
not past the shift.
Reined in.
Isaiah Connor Falefa will throw 2 away. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. And now that will bring in Cody
here's
Bellinger, who's 1 for
He's
3.
working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
First pitch to
First pitch on
Bellinger
its way.
will be a
Drops
drop
one
down bunt.
here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Barnes will pick it up and a base hit for
And he'll
Bellinger
just
with
put
2
it in his
away.
pocket. It's an infield single. And
So
that'll bring
infield
up the
single, and now that will
versatile
bring in
Max
Max
Muncy. He gets
Muncy.
a shot
2
to
for
hit here
3.
in the inning following the
A
two-out
double and a
single.
single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to
First
much.
pitch.
Anytime you can extend it,
Strike
inning,
1.
give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right
1 and
here.
now the 0-1
My man
pitch
at the
from
plate is
Barlow.
not trying to push something to the opposite field.
1-1.
to the Dodgers first baseman.
1-1.
Once we finish this game up, if the lead holds, we will have our 60th win of the year.
Number 2.
1-2.
Hey,
Just
if he's going to
dominating.
execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that,
1-2 pitch from
he's gonna
Barlow.
look
There
out
goes
for that one.
Bellinger.
That's gonna be a
The
big
throw
pitch
from
for
Barnes
him.
will not be on time.
Inside the throw.
And on the other side of the bag.
Close play, but he's in there.
12th stolen base of the year for Cody Bellinger.
2-2
from Barlow to Muncy.
Speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got
3-2.
wheels, and they were on display.
Lux is
there.
on deck.
3-2 now.
3-2 now to Muncy. The 3-2 pitch with 2 away from Barlow.
Payoff pitch home.
Will be
Belted
curve.
high and deep
Will be a
into right
curveball
center.
hit to right field. This ball will carry, but Joey
Effort
Gallo
on the
will be able to
running
catch it
play
to end the inning. Let's go to the
Dodgers
top of
lead
the 8th
1.
here in LA.
David Dahl to the
All right,
plate
David
now.
Dahl will
We're
lead
in
off the
eighth
top of the
now,
8th.
and nothing's changed
Singled
out
in the
there on the
first.
mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this
Kershaw out
starter's
here
gone
for
about
the
his business, Matt.
top
He's
of the 8th and
really sharp.
trying to get one
It's
more inning of
hard to
work,
know
maybe
if
2
it's had
more.
any effect,
0-1.
but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle
1 and now the 0-1, 12-6.
High in
Hit
the
the
air
right.
down the right field line.
Mookie Betts will get
Betts has
under
a
it.
lead on it.
1 away.
1 down.
So 1 away, and now that will bring in
So you've got
Austin
to
Barnes.
got a good chance here to finish this one off, and with that in mind,
1 for
we take a
10
look
in
at
this
the league leaders
series
in complete games.
with a double.
And as you can see
First
here,
pitch,
he finds
strike 1.
himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category.
1 and
What a
now the 0-1,
well-executed
12-6.
fastball right there, down
Fouled
and
off.
away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the
2
other
and now
way.
the
You
0-2
have to be
fastball
diving
inside
in
from
and out
Kershaw.
over that
Fouled
thing.
off.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Into the
I know that
visitors'
fastball
dugout that
registered
ball
at
went.
about 92, 93, but I
0-2
guarantee you
changeup.
it looked about 4 to 5
Got
miles
him
an
looking.
hour faster than that. For
2
this
away.
offensive player, after coming off
7
the
Ks
curveball,
for Clayton
the old
Kershaw.
push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that
And
time.
now that will
Austin
bring in
Barnes
Joey Gallo.
goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
0 for
So
3.
here's the cleanup
First
hitter,
pitch fastball,
Joey Gallo.
taking
And
strike
they're
1.
down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt.
1 and
They've
now
got
the
a
0-1
significant
changeup
hill
to
climb,
Joey
but they've
Gallo.
got
The
to take
changeup
it
0
one
and
bat at
2.
a time. A couple of
Wow,
guys
okay.
get on, and then who knows what kind of
Like I like the call,
And Dan,
just
that's
the
a pretty
placement
good
where I put it. I
example of why
put the
he's such a
changeup
great
away,
pitcher.
Yeah,
and then it went
stuff
inside
is
for the
obviously
strike.
the important key to being dominant
Obviously,
on the
I
mound,
missed my
but it
spot.
doesn't mean a
1-2.
whole lot if you don't
1-2
have
slider to
outstanding
Gallo.
control to go along with it.
Will be
When
hit.
he does,
Seager will
really
field it.
smart
A
man.
jump throw will
And
be
the
on
off-balance
time, and
throw
that will
gets
end
him as he takes
the
away
top
a
of the
hit,
8th.
And his side is retired. Off of one leg.
What a
in
play
the
right
hole,
there
falling
from
away.
Corey
That is
Seager.
Pure magic. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this.
Man, 2 errors early in this ball game, and Seager showing our defense has cleaned up. All right, Gavin Lux will lead off the bottom of the 8th.
Set to go
1
is
for
the
2.
second baseman, Gavin
Joe
Lux.
Barlow still out there for the Rangers. First pitch from Barlow to Lux.
Now pitch on the way.
It'll be high, ball
Well
1.
above the letters with the fastball that time. The movement now in that
Brett
Texas
Market,
bullpen as the left-hander
Brett Martin,
starts to
and
get cranky
DeMarcus
down
Evans
there.
in the bullpen for the Rangers. Warming up.
The
1-0 from
1-0
Barlow.
is offered
The
at
1
a
and
miss
1.
for the first strike.
All right, 1-1 to Lux. 2-1.
1-1.
2-1 to Gavin Lux. The 2-1 pitch
All
hit and
even
fouled.
now,
2-2. 2-2.
The
The
pitch.
pitch from Barlow. Hit
Skied into
to
straightaway
right field. Joey Gallo's running back. We'll have room 1 away.
This is taken in
here
just
in the
shy
bottom of the
warning
8th.
track for route number 1.
So 1 away, now that'll bring in Keibert Ruiz.
Next to hit, Cable Ruiz.
Singled in this ball
It
game.
was a fly out for him in his last trip.
First pitch to Ruiz from Barlow.
Ready to deliver.
Ruiz.
Here comes the first pitch.
Strike 1. I feel like today Keibert has been really aggressive.
The 0-1.
0-2.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the
0-2
Dodger
to
line score.
Keibert Ruiz. The 0-2 pitch. Hit to right
It's into the corner,
and
a foul
fouled.
ball and right.
Thought he had his first home run of the year.
Here's
2 from
another
Barlow.
0-2.
Hit
Drilled
to left
side.
field for a base hit.
And into left field for a 1-out hit.
So 1-out single
Dan, count
for
goes
Caper
out the window with
Ruiz.
this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's live.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a
All right,
knack
that'll
for
bring him Pollock.
being able to
One
hit
for
the barrel
2.
of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
First pitch, ball 1.
Stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's working on a 1-for-2
No,
game so
AJ
far.
Pollock, 1 for 2. The 1-0. Hit up the middle for a
Back
base
up the
hit.
middle and in for a base
Caper
hit.
Ruiz will stop at second. He'll round third to third hard and go back
Hey,
to
they
second
weren't
right
gonna keep
there.
this
So
guy
another
down for
single
long. That's the
for
ebbs and
AJ
flows of
Pollock.
baseball season. Bottom line is this
Now
guy
that
has
will bring in
bat-to-ball skills. You knew
Clayton
he was gonna
Kershaw,
get
1
hot
for 3.
eventually.
First pitch to Kershaw
To the plate now. Clayton
from Barlow.
Kershaw.
Fouled off, strike 1.
Two-seamer there as this is fouled
Kershaw's
off to
trying
the
to get
left
another
side.
hit.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. And a check
1 and
swing
1.
here as he couldn't help
Oh,
himself,
0
and
and
it's
2,
ruled
excuse me.
strike 2.
0-2. 0-2 pitch to Kershaw from Barlow.
The 0-2 pitch.
Hit and
Fouled
fouled.
away.
If I could just poke one into center field, I'll send Ruiz home no matter what.
Ready on
0-2.
0-2.
1 and 2.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to
1-2.
slow his delivery down a bit.
1-2 pitch to Kershaw. Got him. Good.
out.
12-6. 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. And now that will bring in Mookie Betts, who's 0 for 4 in this ball game.
That wasn't a great
1 for
pitch to
9
do
in
it.
the series.
It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
First pitch to
Now the
Betts.
first pitch.
Hit, and this is a bullet to left field. Caper Ruiz is around third. Throw from Willie Calhoun will not be on time, and it's a 5-0 ball game. Mookie Betts will go 2 for 10 in the series, but he needed that hit just to boost that confidence up, and we'll take it. And now that will bring in Justin Turner, and that will bring in DeMarcus Evans. Oh no, Julie Rodriguez, 0.63 ERA. So pretty good pitcher coming out of the bullpen for the Rangers, and taking ball 1 is Turner.
Runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3.
Man, I bet Mookie Betts is happy over there at first. 1-1 to Turner.
1-1.
1-1. Pitch from Rodriguez. Oh my God.
Looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually
Why'd I
you see
swing at
chases
that?
outside the
1-2.
zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking
2-2.
balls,
Ball will get
and
away from
changeups.
Barnes.
But to chase a
Throw down to
fastball that
third
far
will
outside
not
the
be on
zone
time.
tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
2-2.
He's set.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2.
Hit up the middle. This ball will not drop.
Able to track
Ball
it
will
down
catch it.
for the
Let's go to
third
the
out.
top of the 9th, 5-0 ball
Only
game
one
thanks
in
to
the
the
inning here for
RBI
the
single from Mookie Betts. All right,
All
Willie
set for the
Calhoun will
start
lead
of
off the
inning.
top of the
Next
9th.
it'll be the outfielder, Willie
First
Calhoun.
pitch.
As
Popped
he
into
connects
center.
on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
1 up,
Bellinger's
1 down
under it.
with 1 pitch here in the
One
top of the 9th for Kershaw. So 1 away, and now that will bring in Charlie
Digging in
Culberson, 0
next,
for 3.
Charlie Culberson. He's hitless in
pitch,
3
12-6.
at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the
1-0.
zone. 1 out, nobody on.
1-0, and now 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball?
Oh, the 1-1
Great
change
job
up.
on the mound using the
Hit up the
curveball
middle for a
to set
base
up the
hit.
heater.
And they could go either way
So
now.
a single with 1 away here in the
Like
top of the
magic or
9th.
something. He's given up a boatload of hits,
And,
but they haven't been able to chase a
That will
runner
bring
home.
in
And that's just
Hey,
another
Lau,
base hit in
low.
a long line of many. Seems like
First
he's been
pitch
pitching
slider.
from the stretch the entire game, but
Ball 1.
somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Nate Lowe comes up with
96
one away as
pitches
he
for
looks at the
Kershaw.
ball. It's 1-0.
1-1 to Low. 1-1, 12-6. hit double play ball, but Muncy will only give it to Kershaw. We'll flip it to Kershaw, 2 away here in the top of the ninth, and now that will bring in Sherton Opasso. Walked in his last at bat. First pitch. Hit to right. Mookie Betts is on his way back and caught. The shutout will stay intact. 4th shutout of the year for Clayton Kershaw, a 5-0 victory. 100 innings under his belt, and what a day for Clayton Kershaw here in LA. Next up we see the Next up we see the Phillies and then the D-backs after an easy sweep against the Rangers. And we'll take it, man. 60th win of the year for the Dodgers. So like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. That ERA for Clayton Kershaw leaving this game should be pretty low. Not as low as Walker Buehler's, obviously, but it should be pretty good leaving this ball game. Let's take a look. Came into the game with a 1.55, leaving the game with a 1.41. I'll take it. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one.